Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early April 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's happening for the lovely Piscean collective. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here. My guides and spirit team, talk to us Pisceans. What messages do you have for us in early April? The zodiacal new year is upon us. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Pisces. What messages, energies, anything. Give us anything you have for us, my guides. What's going on here? And especially after the reading we saw last week, I'm hoping for a nice little shift in the vibe. Okay. All right. So there is something about the self or self-perception, self-confidence. There is something here. Now, this could be a really positive card. And that's the odd thing about this one, is that it could be either really, really positive or one that you want to stay away from. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the April subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about this card a little bit. So, if you look here, we have this beautiful lady in that big blue dress. She has that awesome wig on, and she is looking in a mirror. And if you notice, there's mirrors all throughout this room. So when I see this card, it does remind me of the Queen of Wands. For some Pisceans out there, you might be trying to pay attention to your aesthetics. Maybe you're changing something about your wardrobe or something about how you present yourself to the outside world. There is some sort of possible shift or upgrade in how you present yourself. So something aesthetic. Like I said, this could also be beautiful and confident. So there could be certain things surrounding your self-confidence in this time, whether you're feeling really good and confident or whether you're feeling the opposite. Now, the tough energy that's involved with this card is the fact that this woman is looking directly in the mirror, and there's so many mirrors here. It is a little egotistical as well. So this could represent, if you're connected to a person that may be quite egotistical, or someone that's very full of themselves, and dare I say even possibly narcissistic with an energy like that. Now, we don't have to go full-blown 0 to 100. Like, this could be a very good message as well. But I would say in this time, maybe keep a distance from anyone that's a little too full of themselves. We're just going to put that down over there. Let's get into tarot. And I always say the first card, it doesn't make or break the reading, just a little footnote. So let's get you 3 in the upright, then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. What do we got here for the Pisces collective? Talk to me, my guides. What do you have for us here? And yeah, while we get this all shuffled up and ready to go, let's talk about last week's reading a little bit. It was a little heavy. The reading was titled A Serious Warning, and the reason it was titled such was because there were a lot of heavy emotional energies here. And it could have been coming from you or someone around you. It just felt really deep and really down. And I did feel like it was important to give that little warning that, like, hey, someone could really be going through one. Okay, so I'm hoping it wasn't you. I mean, hopefully if it was, that energy is resolved a little bit. But as you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you. Because we could be seeing your vibe or someone that you're linked to. Let's get it going. 3 cards for Pisces here to start. What do we got here? Early April. Thank you. Okay, all right. Whoa, talk about a turnaround. Possibly. I don't want to get too over ecstatic just yet, but we're starting with the 10 of Pentacles, total opposite of what we had last week, that's for sure. And it popped out with the 6 of Swords, really, really nice. Might be gearing up for something big here, Pisces. There could be some really nice energy moving towards you. That's the one thing I always say about this 6 of Swords, because it is action-based, it's movement-based. There could be big leaps and gains. Let's get one more and really start to build this out. What do we got for Pisces? One more for Pisces, thank you. Okay, Page of Swords. Eye on the prize here. Okay, this energy is a watcher. So that's something we really want to take a look at here. We have a lot of different things, lots of nuance here, which is usual in a Pisces reading. But let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into the juicy intuitive stuff. But at first look, first glance, I'm looking down here. There is a bit of mental energy here, like the mind going. We have double sword elements right here on the back end, which could be either communication and speaking or the mindset. Now, they fit in different ways, but we have this beautiful Ten of Pentacles energy grounding us down here in the beginning, which brings a bit of stability from what I saw last week. So that helps. It all really depends on what the clarifier is. So let's go through piece by piece and really start to build this out, because like, yeah, we do have things improving and good things here, but then we have this watcher energy as well. But position number one, the Ten of Pentacles, beautiful stuff. So I always like to give the positive and the challenge of every single card, and the positives of this is it's like almost everything. When I see this card, this could represent an uptick in money. You might level up in regards to money or something. This is a beautiful energy of wins and victories, specifically in the material world, but it could even represent long-term commitments and people that are in your life for a long time. The Ten of Pentacles is also a card that could deal with the home. It could also deal with your living situation and family. So whether you're doing stuff around the home or looking for a new home or dealing with a lot of family members a little more than you normally do. I mean, it makes sense. We're kind of around a holiday season. So we'll see what this is about. Now, a challenge with the Ten of Pentacles is that this card could be stubborn, okay? It's like very, very much grounded. So it could represent something you may be dealing with for quite a while or something that you have been dealing with for a long time. Think of long-term issues in its rough sense, but we're not going to call it rough until a clarifier shows us. Now, moving to the center, we have the Six of Swords, which is another hint that things could be getting better, things could be improving for a lot of the Pisceans. This is a card in its classical form where the boat is coming out of the choppy water into the calm. Okay, so things are literally improving and moving forward. This is an action card. So when I see it, of course, I think of things getting better, things improving. We got wins, we got forward progress, really, really good stuff. For some of you, you might be dealing with situations that involve distance between you and another individual. For another portion of you, this card could literally represent a trip. So some of you might be wanting to take a road trip or take a vacation or make some sort of move here when this card is in the mix. It's really nice though. Now, a challenge of the Six of Swords could represent somebody in your life that you feel like they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They could be, just not handling their responsibilities well or just not doing what they're supposed to be. And in its worst case, the Six of Swords could be somebody like abandoning something, but we're not going to go there. On to the back end, this is the card that's really piquing my attention quite a bit. We have the Page of Swords here. Now, this could represent a child, someone younger than you. This could even represent an air sign. It doesn't really matter what age, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And as with all pages, they represent communication, talking, learning. So this represents new cycles, new things. So it's like we have the completion into a new beginning. There's a nice cyclical energy we have going on here, but this is a defensive page as well. So if it's about communication, it could be someone that has their guard up in one way or another. So watch out for communication issues. I'm sure a lot of you already know this Page of Swords is the watcher of the tarot deck. So there might be a situation or something that you're keeping tabs on or that you're watching. Or you might be under someone else's microscope as well. They could be watching your moves, watching what you're doing, keeping a temperature in one way or another. So we'll want to see absolutely what's going on with this, especially with the other energies we have going on, because it feels like it's okay so far. But I want to dive deeper on all of this, my Pisces friends. Let's do it. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here. What do we got for Pisces, please? Guides and Spirit Team. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Ten of Pentacles. And if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Pisces, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Ten of Pentacles time. Why is it here? Thank you. Nice and quick. Wow. Okay. So, all right. So if you're purposely manifesting, just know that for some reason I'm getting this phrase in my head: order is confirmed, or your order is complete. Take that however it hits. But I feel, Pisces, if you are not purposely manifesting right now, you're missing out on some big energies. That's one thing, because when we have the Magician with the 10 of Pentacles, it's like the world is your buffet. Or like, if you have been purposely manifesting, whether it is more money, whether it is a connection, whether it's a person, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, I'm getting that vibe that like Spirit has taken your order. Like Spirit's got your order. Don't worry, it's being made, it's being cooked up right now. So for a lot of you, this is absolutely a massive winner victory that we're leading off with. So this is really good. Now, if you were down in the dumps recently, especially like last week or the week before, this energy is telling me that you can make a very rapid turnaround. Whatever this energy is going to make you go from like down here all the way up here. So if you're dealing with like feeling down or overly emotional, just know that that's not going to last. You need to be purposely manifesting and meeting the universe halfway with action. That's a big thing here. Channel these energies, my friends. I feel for a lot of you, like you could really bring in a lot of beautiful things. And once again, this is massive win victory energy, specifically in the realm of like living situations and earning money for some of you, but could even be connections as well. It all really depends. I feel like your powers of creation are extra heightened in this time. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, cool. We're going to keep moving. So if you are manifesting, your order has been received. If you're not purposely manifesting, maybe you should get on top of that. Let's keep moving over to the Six of Swords. Something big's coming in, that's for sure. So why is the Six of Swords here? I really like that. I really want to get over to that page too. Wow, beautiful. Eight of Pentacles. So it's like we're getting better and better here, my friends. Like similar to the Taurus reading, it's like Pisces is stacking up multiple wins here. This is really good. So for a lot of you, if you are looking for a job shift, a job change, a career change, or even launching a small business of some kind, this is really favorable energy for you. Now, I don't want to just pigeonhole this into business and finance alone, because remember, it could be any area of life. But this is kind of like a storyboard on how you should be manifesting right now, like placing that order with the universe. Dream big, think big, know that anything is possible, then meeting the universe halfway with action and effort. This is really good stuff. Now, the Eight of Pentacles could represent work itself. Okay, you see this person, they're artisanal, they're creative, they're chiseling away at these pentacles, they're making something big. So for some of you, now might be a time for a career change or a job change. That could be something you've been contemplating, or just switching something up. It's like, yeah, there's got to be more, or I got to do something different, something a little more expressive. This is a good positive energy though, because it does tell me like your efforts will be rewarded. Okay, because we already have this massive energy of victories coming your way, especially if you're manifesting. If you double down and put effort into something, whether this is work, whether this is a connection, the possibilities are endless here. And I know that's big talk that I'm talking, but that's just how it feels. Going from the energy we had last week, which was very low, very, very low emotionally and vibrationally, to this is night and day. Okay, so there's like some sort of major energetic shift around the Pisces collective. I would take advantage of these energies and I would claim them for sure and keep them in mind as you move throughout your week. Like really start creating. Let's move in on that Page of Swords, because yeah, we have all this good stuff, this manifesting, this creating, this forward movement happening here. But what the hell is this page doing? That's what I'm wondering. So let's see what the page is doing over there. What's he watching? Where's that Page of Swords here? Quick. Yeah, okay. So you could be a big attention getter in this time, Pisces, and there could absolutely be someone like keeping tabs on your moves and keeping an eye on you, okay? I mean, maybe you're doing the same with somebody else as well. This is someone that has you on their mind quite a bit. So it's interesting, like within the reading itself, like, yeah, we have a lot of business and money-related stuff, but right here on the back end, that's possibly a very special individual for some of you. Depending on what or however it resonates for you. It doesn't take up like the whole energy of the read though. It's kind of like this person is like on the outskirts, like someone on the outside looking in. Now the Seven of Cups is another one of my cards of manifesting. It's a card of options. It's a card of choices. So when I see it here with the Page of Swords and this Seven of Cups, there could be someone that's preparing to make you an offer of some kind or preparing to approach you and speak to you. That could absolutely be it for some of you. But when I see the Seven of Cups with the Page of Swords looking on at all this stuff, there could absolutely be someone that's like keeping tabs in one way or another, or you're keeping tabs on someone as well. Okay, could go both ways, could go either way. There is someone getting ready to either talk or make an offer of some kind, and it could be big with all the cards that are around here. But let's go through and do a quick recap, Pisces. Lots of energies at play. Only take what hits for you. Then we'll get into the shadow. But if you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we start with a bang. We start with beautiful energy. The 10 of Pentacles with the Magician in the upright. I said this is a massive winner victory. If you're purposely manifesting, Spirit said your order has been received or order confirmed. One of those two. It came through my head like really strong. But for another portion of you, if you're not purposely trying to create and manifest in this time or draw things to you, you're missing out. Okay, because there's a very powerful energy around the Pisces collective. Moving to the center, this is where the action comes into play. So if you do more than just manifest, or this is more than just a victory or win, a massive one that drops into your lap, if you take action and meet the universe halfway, this could be huge. Like I said, possibilities endless type of energy. For a lot of you, now could be a great time to switch what you do for a living, what you do for business and work, or even launch a business. Really good energy around that. Whatever you put effort towards, it's going to be like the Midas touch. That's how this feels to me, like it's going to turn to gold. Onto the back end, we have the Page of Swords with the 7 of Cups. Yeah, there's someone possibly keeping tabs here. There's someone that may have you on the mind quite a bit. And they're just keeping tabs, and it feels like someone who's on the outside looking in. So maybe you're keeping tabs too. It could go either way, but I feel like this is someone preparing an approach of some sort, whether it's an offer or a conversation. To me, it's like someone preparing to make their move. Okay, so do with that what you will, Pisces. Please take a screenshot. I would say overall, this is like night and day difference from last week's reading. I'll take it. I'll claim it. You know I'm a Pisces rising, so I claim those energies too. Let's see what's in the shadows now. And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. So what do we got for Pisces here? And yeah, if you made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love and appreciation for all my channel members. I really do. So let's get this shadow card out here for Pisces. What's in the shadows? Thank you. Okay. Ooh. We have a beautiful shadow card here this week, my friends. So this makes the reading even more better, or better for me. We have the 4 of Wands, the 1111 card. Watch for the signs, synchronicities. There has been this connection to the universe and source energy from the jump in this reading. Now, the 4 of Wands is a card of celebration. It's happiness. So for a lot of you, yeah, whether this is group to get-togethers or a cause for celebration, we have already been seeing wins and victories here for a lot of you. This is huge. It's a chance for stability, and it fits a lot of the same themes that we see with the 10 of Pentacles. Because aside from victory, it's a card of the family and the home. It's very stable and planted, really good. But yeah, please keep your eyes out for the signs and synchronicities. And I know as part of the collective myself, we are very much in tune with things like that. We notice the number signs. We get the vivid dreams. Spirit could be trying to direct you in this time when this shows up as a shadow card. If you've been going through time where things have felt shaky, or you felt like you're on shaky ground, this could easily just be Spirit saying, like, Pisces, not for much longer. This is a beautiful, stable energy coming your way. So my friends, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the April subscriber surprise. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you could check out my digital calendar and schedule at mastermetaphysics.com. And if you got your name in for the March subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced on April 1st. But for the April subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot in Wonderland. It's one of my favorite decks. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, if you had to switch your zodiac sign, which sign would you choose to be out of the whole 12? So if you do that, you'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love. And I'll see you soon.